Today, remove yourself from bullshit environments, remove yourself from bullshit opinions, and adopt the mindset that I am a king, a godlike man created to walk in masculinity and to expand my kingdom. Better men on a path to become the badass that you know you are capable of, reclaiming your identity and giving yourself permission to stand up and say, I am a man, and damn it, I'm proud to be a man. This is the Better Man channel, where our aim is to help men reclaim the honor, the virtues of masculinity, and to equip themselves with the tools necessary to overcome society and the cloak that the world and culture tries to place over masculinity, that it's toxic. We're removing that bullshit and begin to live in the honor and the virtues of what it means to be a man. My name is Jaron, a former lost boy stuck in the bullshit, no identity, no direction, and I held other people's opinions in higher regard than my own. Let them direct my intentions. Let them direct my identity. But I've taken the initiative to remove that bullshit and become the man and discover what it means to be a man and to begin to walk in that lifestyle. And that's where I want to start with today. How many times do we give so much esteem to other people's bullshit opinions? We let their advice, their recommendations, their biases direct us and influence our choices in life. And we adopt this mindset that adheres to the norms of society. And I believe that's where the state of men is today, is that society has disconnected us from our values, our strengths, our characteristics, disconnected us from masculinity itself. And so we're never reaching our identity, we're never reaching our purpose, therefore never reaching our true potential. And we see this in midlife crises of men. The 10, 15, 20 years of adhering to the bullshit of society and other people's opinions and being slave to the direction and recommendations of people that really don't have our best intentions at heart leaves us screaming, frustrated, angry. Why the hell am I in this position? Why am I at this job? Why am I living according to someone else's standards? And we lash out. We're upset. We don't know who we are, where we are, or who the hell we have become. It's because we've listened to other people's opinions. We've become subservient to other people's standards. We've got to realize that not everybody deserves our attention. Not everyone's opinion or advice deserves our focus. We have to quit subjecting ourselves to the mercy of other people's interests, other people's opinions, so that we can free ourselves from the bullshit of society and begin to chart our own course and live in our freedom and take ownership and authority of shaping our identity. And at the very root of being a man, it is about exploring, expanding, progressing in the characteristics that embody masculinity, honor, courage, strength, discipline, that stoicism that invites us to become better and to progress and to constantly be adapting and adjusting and realizing that life has a rhythm. And once we get in line with that rhythm of life, we become a better person. We become the person we were created to be. And whether society likes it or not, we are men. We were created to be men. Call it evolution, call it God, call it the Big Bang, call it whatever you may, but we are men. And when you begin to diminish our roles, when you begin to diminish our identities, when you begin to diminish our characteristics by throwing your opinions, your advice of how we can all be equal, it removes our purpose, it removes our identity, and it leaves us in this bullshit culture. And we see it today. Everybody's screaming for equality between genders. And don't get me wrong, yes, we've got to treat each other equal and treat each other in respect. But a man is a man and a woman is a woman. And when we begin to remove those polarities and we try to find this equilibrium of equality, and we begin to remove gender and remove gender roles, we see chaos. We see it running rampant in riots and protests. Nobody knows their true identity. Everybody's lashing out because they feel constrained, restrained. I don't know my identity. Should I follow this? Should I do that? And we have a bullshit, chaotic, tumultuous world because nobody stands for their code. And if you don't have a code, you don't have an identity because you don't know where you're going. You don't know your direction. We're all following and giving so much emphasis on the bullshit of opinions of others, and we're not taking the direction to direct our own lives. We're not decisive. We're not directional, we're not detailed, and we're not disciplined, taking ownership and authority of our own life, and it leaves us in this state of confusion. We're following too many people's opinions. We're letting it have influence over our course. And we wonder why we're confused. We wonder why culture is lost. We wonder why people are pissed off. Because in this unidentifiable culture that we now live in, no one has an identity. And that comes from not having a code, a direction of saying, this is who I am, this is where I'm going, this is who I'm going to be. Never let anyone prevent you from taking the direction that you want. You've got to wake up each day and motivate yourself to chart your own course, to chart your own path that leads you to your happiness, that leads you to your meaning, that leads you to your purpose. Never let anyone project their failures. Never let anyone project their insecurities. Never let anyone project their obstacles through their weak advice onto you. That's their viewpoint from their experience. It's not you. It's not your life. You are in charge. We've got to quit focusing so much on other people's opinions and start focusing on what we can do to become a better person. One step at a time, I'm going to bust my ass until I get to where I want to be. And that's part of being a man. We give no weight to other people's bullshit. If their opinions hold no water, we remove ourselves from that situation. We remove ourselves from that environment. Part of being a man is knowing that you have to move forward, knowing that you must expand, knowing that you must protect your parameters, but also begin to expand them so that you can live this full, rich, rewarding life that you are capable of living. Never let anyone diminish your identity. Never let anyone diminish your potential. Every day you wake up, ask yourself, who can I be today? What mindset can I adopt that propels me in the direction that I want to go? If your bullshit opinion comes at me, it's not going to affect or influence me. That's on you. You're only preparing me to become a better person. The name of the game is adopting a mindset that allows us to become the men that we are capable of becoming. Today, remove yourself from bullshit environments, remove yourself from bullshit opinions, and adopt the mindset that I am a king, a godlike man created to walk in masculinity and to expand my kingdom. I love you guys. You'll hear from me next episode.